Kakolbo IV, a Corvax-controlled system containing 6 planets orbiting a powerful G-type star. Resources of copper and silver are plentiful here, and are the main raw components used in the manufacture of technology modules, in which this system gains most of its wealth. This is the 4th planet from the Kakolbo star, Janiushid. Well known locally for its unique natural splendors. Bubbles of various sizes hover effortlessly here, rising from small gas pockets underground. The low atmospheric pressure on the planet allows these bubbles to remain intact and floating for long periods of time, glistening just above the bioluminescent grasses. This unique natural light and bubble show attracts hundreds of tourists every year. As a result, the number of accommodation facilities on this planet is rising, offering travellers overnight stays and meals. Away from the bustling tourist hubs, wide expanses of grassland remain wild and untouched, supporting a thriving ecosystem. The grass stems here contain thousands of bioluminescent microorganisms, and as night falls, a unique light show begins as they illuminate the grasslands with their renowned red glow. These organisms absorb much of the excess UV radiation beating down on the planet from the system's star. Plants and fruit trees thrive in the warm temperatures, often exceeding 40 degrees, and enjoy a never-ending summer. Copses of star brambles provide welcome shade for the animals during the heat of the day. Denser populations of colourful trees hallmark the many small lakes dotted throughout the grasslands. These lakes provide large quantities of fresh, cool drinking water for the planet's wildlife. It is late afternoon in Park 15. As the planet begins to cool, a herd of Musiimea emerge from the shade looking for something to eat. Although equipped with mouths, Musiimea absorb their food through their skin in the form of atmospheric minerals, gathered from within the gaseous bubbles found all over the planet. The herd work collaboratively, taking it in turns to feed, while others stay alert, scanning the horizon for predators. This particular herd of Musiimea travels with another species of grazer, Platiriptae. These animals feed on fallen fruits as they roam the grasslands with Musiimea. Once the most common species on the planet, the Platiriptae population has decreased significantly over the years, due to excessive hunting by the more aggressive creatures on the planet. Today, their herds are rarely found alone, almost always integrating with a larger Musiimea herd for protection. Both species socialise in relative harmony, each grateful for the extra pairs of watchful eyes the other provides. Downwind from the grazing herds, a Lamaianoe rolls. This wide roaming creature has been tracking the herd for days, its spherical body making quick work of the sloping terrain. An omnivorous species, it supplements a predominantly carrion-based diet with local flora. Its extensive gut bacteria able to break down almost any biological material. With no claws or teeth, its hunting style has evolved to rely on its patience, agility, and large size. It stalks the herd from a safe distance, staying out of sight, waiting for them to get within attack range. When they wander too close, the Lamaianoe charges at the herd, with a sudden burst of speed and energy that betrays its size. It crashes hard into a nearby Musiimea, knocking it off its feet. A warning cry sounds from within the herd of grazers and they all scatter, but the call came too late. Before their fallen companion can even begin to move, another predator is upon it, delivering the killing blow. Its sharp teeth and claws make quick work of the Musiimea, breaking through its hard scaly skin to the protein-rich meat within. This is Omninitrus, Janiushid's sole carnivorous species. Once the Omninitrus finishes its meal, the Lamaianoe moves in on the kill to digest the now exposed bones and organs it would otherwise not be able to access. The teamwork displayed between these two predators of Janiushid make them some of the most dangerous creatures found in the Kakolbo system. Omninitrus as a species is considered extremely dangerous. Impulsive by nature, their cognitive function is purely driven by instinct. They are prone to bouts of extreme aggression and have been known to attack one another on rare occasions, seemingly unprovoked. Despite their aggressive temperament, it is common to see Omninitrus hunting in teams of two with either another of its species or a Lamaianoe. Omninitrus is ultimately a lazy killer but an efficient one, and will always opt for an assisted kill if the opportunity presents itself. It can lose interest if it is forced to chase its prey for long periods of time, choosing to conserve energy instead. Visitors to Janiushid are advised to carry a weapon when exploring the backcountry, as although rare, Omnitritus attacks have been recorded in the past. Above the constant activity of the grasslands, a flock of Isoidtumea glides serenely in the gentle breeze. They are always active and are one of two non-carbon based species found on the planet, their genetic makeup remaining much of a mystery. With no airborne predators to fear and the threat from the ground non-existent, they live relatively easy lives. Their diet consists mostly of star bramble and other local flora, and is easily digested by a series of 3 stomachs within their abdomen. The digestion is so complete that Isoidtumea produce no waste material from their food consumption, making them some of the cleanest animals in the system. A close non-carbon based relative to Isoidtumea lives in the calm waters of Janiushid. Isojulumeus. A scavenger, it feeds on the slow drift of plankton and debris throughout the day and night. Like their counterpart in the sky, they never need to sleep and always remain active. Isojulumeus travels in schools of up to 5 individuals, though they don't travel far, preferring to keep to small territories. As a result of this, sightings are more common in lakes and rivers, the expanse of the seas proving too daunting for their unadventurous temperament. A tolerant species, they are sometimes found alongside schools of the more dominant marine species Isoidtumea. The waters these creatures call home remain warm all year round, averaging a temperature of 20 degrees during the day. This heat encourages the aquatic plant life to flourish in a range of vibrant colours. These colourful marine landscapes and gentle-tempered creatures attract divers from all over the system. From the shy grazing animals in the bubbling bioluminescent grasslands and their dangerous duo of predators, to the non-carbon based creatures roaming the lakes and skies, The range of life on Janiushid is incredibly diverse. It is the tale of two worlds, one wild and natural, the other commercial and touristy, all existing harmoniously on one unique paradise planet. Travellers can visit Janiushid at these coordinates. We hope you have enjoyed our documentary. Have fun, stay safe, and more importantly, be curious.